Well, guys, where do we start from? Today's been a crazy day, I'll be honest with you. It's been hilarious to see what's been coming out today. People have been talking that shit today. We can start with, look, it's been 8 months, over 8 months since Microsoft announced that they're going to be acquiring Activision. And let me tell you something, when that got announced on Twitter, on social media, that was news breaking. It was a meltdown. Everybody went live. Podcasts, you name it. It was a crazy day, man. Incredible day. When they announced the price for $70 billion, it was insane. People couldn't believe it that Microsoft has acquired Activision for $70 billion. It was insane. Now, after 8 months, guys, the deal is getting closer and closer to be done. People are saying in the next 4 months, within 4 months, the deal will be done. And some information has come out. And it's regarding Sony and what's their take on this deal. And what could it do? What harm can it do to the PlayStation brand in the future? This shit was crazy. It was funny. To be honest, for me it was funny because we were talking that shit on Twitter. So many of the Xbox guys were just talking that shit. Now take a look on the screen. This is Sony's take on the Microsoft and Activision deal. Sony believes that none of these developers could create a franchise to rival Activision Call of Duty, which stands out as a gaming category on its own. That's why they believe that Call of Duty is so popular that it influences users' choice of consoles. In fact, their network and loyal user is so ingrained that even if a competitor had the budget to develop a similar product, it would not be able to create a rival. Do you hear this shit, guys? They're crying because they know for a fact no game like Call of Duty sells like that. They know Call of Duty is the #1 selling game every year. Besides a few, juggernauts like GTA, Red Dead Redemption, they know Call of Duty is one of them games that sell, and it's the #1 selling game on PlayStation majority of the time. And what's even funnier, Sony's crying over Game Pass. They talk about Game Pass has grown to capture approximately 60 to 70% of the global subscription service market. And this share is even higher in Brazil, where Game Pass represents approximately 70 to 80% of the PC subscription service market. This is crazy, guys. But let me continue. When Microsoft announced that it would acquire ZeniMax in 2020, Game Pass had approximately 10 million subscribers. Even if each subscriber purchased the cheapest tier, $10 a month, that equates to more than $1.2 billion in annual subscription revenue. When Microsoft announced it would acquire Activision in 2022, Game Pass had grown to 25 million subscribers, a 38% increase in January 2021, doubling its annual Game Pass subscription revenue to at least $3 billion. Wow, Sony's really crying out here, crying like bitches straight up, and they know what's up, they know what's going on right now. Maybe the ponies are in denial, delusional, but I remember when the Activision deal got announced, some ponies said this will be forgotten in a week. Check this out, guys, check this on the screen. This dude said this will be forgotten in a week. Tech guy Chris had this to say, because we owe PlayStation a round of applause. Any company that makes its main rival spend $78 billion to try and catch up deserves credit, and it exposes how far behind the main rival was. Sony, keep doing what you're doing. This will be forgotten by next week.
A few moments later.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you.
Guys, that's some funny shit. But I remember back in 2018 and 2019, I remember the flip-floppers, the Xbox haters, the podcasters talking about Xbox and Microsoft. A $1 trillion company can't compete against Sony. A $1 trillion company. What is Microsoft doing? They're the boo-boo of gaming. They're a disgrace to gaming. They should get out of the gaming. They're a $1 trillion company, and again, their ass whooped by Sony. But now, guys, these pieces of shits are crying like bitches straight up. Straight up bitches and that. Microsoft is competing right now, and then they go ask the president, the senators, please stop this shit. Sony's even crying right now. You seen it when it comes to the FTC information talking about what Microsoft is doing right now. They're taking over. Now Microsoft is competing. You asked for it. You wanted the behemoth. He's the behemoth right now, guys. And I only can imagine once the deal gets done, once the deal is done, set, it's gonna be a crazy day. Twitter, you name it, it's going to be wild and that. And Microsoft is not going to stop there. This $70 billion purchase is not going to stop there. They said they're going to continue. Gaming is a pillar in Microsoft right now. And to see where Xbox was in 2018, now present 2022, 4 years, what a massive change. And it's going to continue. The future for Xbox is incredible. It's never been like this before. I've never ever seen the Xbox, like the future for Xbox right now. Never ever seen it. I think this will be the best generation hands down. Once the game starts rolling, once the studio starts rolling, it's going to be unbelievable. An avalanche of games, untouchable. That's what I'm going to say, man. You know, to see what Sony's doing right now, talking about they don't want this deal to get done. They do not want this deal to get done because they know what's going to happen. Call of Duty, especially Call of Duty, that's a money making game. That's a money making game. I got guys comparing it to like God of War. You got guys like this talking about Sony, their game sells, their franchise sells millions of copies, but this guy does not understand. This guy's stupid. Must be a dumb, smelly fucking bitch, straight up. A dumb bitch. Talking about these games, franchise selling that much. Call of Duty is a live service game. You know, the amount of money that game makes is fucking insane. This guy's comparing single player games versus a live service game, the microtransactions. Come on, man. These ponies are delusional or stupid. Straight up, there's nothing else to say about this. Stupid comparing these type of games to a live service game, the #1 selling game every year. This game sells millions. And on top of that, live services, microtransactions is killing it. And Sony knows this. This is why they put that statement out that they don't want this deal to get done, man. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to your boy as well, and hit that bell icon to keep up to date with my content. And I'll catch you in the next one, you pieces of shit.